It is September 28th. Last week, at the end of the week, Governor Whitmer issued a couple of new directives. These were, of course, done through executive order. The first new directive was a step forward. Movie theaters in the state of Michigan will be allowed to reopen. That's very positive. The second directive was a step back. All elementary students in the state of Michigan are now required to wear a mask throughout the school day. Over the weekend, I've been looking at the data and I've been trying to figure out how could the data be good enough to allow movie theaters to reopen, while at the same time, the data is bad enough that we need to now require all elementary students to wear a mask. The other part of the order that just doesn't pass basic logic is why the new mask mandate for elementary students doesn't apply to this week. If the data shows that kids are very vulnerable and at great risk, then why not start it right now? What in the data is showing that it makes sense to start the mask mandate on October 5th? So I've taken some time, I've looked through the data, and I've specifically looked at the age range of 5 to 17-year-olds, which the CDC has some good data on that broken out. And the total number of COVID cases for that age range, 5 to 17, is about 343,000 positive COVID cases. That's a pretty big number. The number of deaths is 58. That's nationwide. If you look at that as a death rate, it's about 0.02%. It's also important to look at the number of hospitalizations. And what I found was the hospitalization rate was about 10 5 to 17-year-olds were hospitalized per 100,000. So what we're looking at here is something that we've known from the very beginning. The younger you are, the less risk there is for COVID-19. I didn't say no risk. I'm not trying to make light of COVID-19. It's a tragedy for any death that we have. We need to take this seriously. We need to make sure that we have good policies in place that keep people safe. And looking through the data, I was able to figure out why the new mask mandate for elementary students was put into place. I crunched the data and I found out that it is a 100% political decision. Governor Whitmer is hoping that Republicans like me will come out and say this mask mandate is unnecessary. And then what she's going to do with her bully pulpit and with her very friendly mainstream media, she's going to say, you Republicans aren't taking this seriously. I'm trying to keep people safe, and you're not. And what she's done is she's done the analysis. She's looked at the demographics that resonate with this message, and she is very hoping that this will be very beneficial to Democrats come the November election. This new mandate by Governor Whitmer is very intrusive on parental rights. It is up to the parent to make the decision that is best for the safety and well-being of their child. Governor Whitmer was elected governor. She was not elected mother of all children in the state of Michigan. Looking at the data, if a parent decides, I want my child to wear a mask at school, maybe that child has an underlying condition, maybe a family member at home has an underlying condition, maybe the parent just prefers that. That's up to the parent. It's also very possible that a parent looks at the data and they think, my child's healthy, everyone in the household's healthy. I'm more concerned that my child's going to be breathing in their own carbon dioxide for an entire day. What's the study show on how healthy that is? Now, I have parents in my district that are very supportive of mask mandates. I have parents that aren't. And you know what? It's up to the parent to decide, not the government. I encourage you to let Governor Whitmer know exactly how you feel. So thank you and God bless.